Hello again, everybody. We hope you enjoyed your main course and you had some time to connect with everyone at your table. We are going to continue now with our 2025 Top 25 Women of Influence recipients. Please have a look at the second video of this presentation. This year's awards received an overwhelming number of nominations, a clear reflection of the growing impact of leaders across this country. So please watch the screens as we continue to celebrate the achievements of this year's honorees.
Nadia Ladek is leading a new era in women's health. As co-founder and CEO of Marlow, she has redefined period care with organic, toxin-free products, including the first lubricated tampon designed for comfort and accessibility. Her brand is a movement, engaging Gen Z through the TMI Club, an online community that has amassed over 100 million views on TikTok. She has raised $2.5 million in venture capital, secured $700,000 in grants, and delivered over 100 keynotes worldwide. A member of the G20 Young Entrepreneur Alliance, Nadia is proving that innovation in women's health isn't just overdue, it's essential. Chris McMartin is expanding the power and reach of women-led businesses across Canada. With 17 years in the financial industry, she leads the Scotiabank Women Initiative's National Business Banking, driving access to funding, mentorship, and critical networks for women entrepreneurs. A sought-after speaker, she delivers keynotes on leadership and business growth at major women's conferences, while also serving as an advisor to the Canadian Women Chamber of Commerce. Through her work, Chris is not only providing financial support, she is also ensuring that women-owned businesses have the tools, visibility, and capital to thrive in a competitive economy. Quay Mengesha has redefined storytelling on stage and screen, bringing underrepresented voices to the forefront. As the former artistic director of Soul Pepper Theatre, she directed groundbreaking productions like Kim's Convenience and A Streetcar Named Desire, shaping the next generation of Canadian theatre. Her directorial work has taken her to London, New York, and LA, earning recognition from the Drama League and 2 NAACP nominations. A mentor and advocate, she co-founded a platform for young Ethiopian and Eritrean artists, ensuring that diverse voices are given the space to lead. Bharti Maya Nathani is revolutionizing senior care, ensuring that aging populations receive the dignity and innovation they deserve. As founder and CEO of Universal Health Hub, UHH, and Reebok Health, she has developed AI-powered medical solutions and home-based care services that are transforming healthcare accessibility. A cancer survivor, she brings personal resilience to her mission, mentoring nurses and driving systemic change in healthcare delivery. By integrating technology with human-centered care, Maya is not just improving healthcare access, she is redefining how we care for aging populations in the years to come. Naomi Reset is strengthening Indigenous leadership and philanthropy to ensure that resources reach the communities that need them most. As Executive Director of Future Generations Foundation, she has overseen millions in funding for cultural revitalization, healing, and economic development in First Nations communities. A proud Cree Métis from Saskatchewan, she also chairs the Youth in Philanthropy Initiative, engaging young Indigenous leaders in shaping their own futures. Naomi's work is about more than funding. It ensures Indigenous communities have lasting autonomy, agency, and opportunities for the next generation. Teresa Resch is making history in professional basketball. As the inaugural president of the Toronto Tempo, the first NBA franchise outside the US, she's breaking new ground for women's sports in Canada. With over 2 decades in basketball development, she spent 11 seasons with the Toronto Raptors leading key projects like the Raptors OVO Athletic Center and Raptors 905. With an MBA in sports administration and leadership roles at the NBA League Office, Teresa is proving that the future of women's basketball isn't just promising, it's inevitable. Noura Sakija is redefining fine jewelry, breaking the industry's traditions and making luxury more personal. As co-founder and CEO of Majuri, she built a brand that empowers individuals to buy jewelry for themselves, rather than waiting for tradition to dictate when and how. With over 2 million customers and 40 global storefronts, Majuri has reshaped an entire market. Through the Majuri Empowerment Fund, she has also provided over $1 million in scholarships to underrepresented individuals. Noura's vision is clear. Luxury should be accessible, and empowerment should be built into every business model. Dr. Krishana Sankar is changing the way science is communicated, ensuring that research reaches the public in a way that is clear, accessible, and actionable. A PhD scientist specializing in public health, she played a critical role in countering misinformation during the COVID-19 pandemic, partnering with the CDC, Health Canada, and major media platforms. A champion for diversity in STEM, she mentors emerging scientists and advocates for representation in research. Honored with the King Charles III Coronation Medal for Science Communication, Dr. Sankar is proving that while science is about discovery, it is also about understanding. Sharmila Sriram is closing the gap between diagnostics and accessible healthcare. As founder and CEO of Spectrum Medical Diagnostics and Results Plus Inc., she has spent nearly 3 decades pioneering innovations in rapid medical screening and AI-powered diagnostics. Inspired by her own health challenges, she has built solutions that streamline care, empowering both patients and providers with real-time health insights. By combining medtech innovation with patient-centered design, she is ensuring that healthcare is proactive, personalized, and built for the future. Rihanna Tazrian is redefining how healthcare innovation balances progress with responsibility. As a Harvard University bioethics scholar with a background in health sciences, she has worked with UNICEF Canada and as a health innovation architect, tackling critical issues in healthcare equity and technology ethics. Her research on post-operative mobilization and global health disparities informs solutions that bridge medical advancements with real-world patient needs. With a focus on ethics in global healthcare, Tazrian is shaping policies that ensure innovation serves those who need it most. Marian Ullman is transforming reproductive health on a global scale. As founder of 49 Care and former vice president of Line Pharma, she has played a pivotal role in expanding access to medical abortion in over 25 countries, including Canada, Australia, and Japan. A champion for maternal and reproductive health, she has built operations from the ground up, ensuring women around the world have access to safe, evidence-based care. With a background in law and political science from Université Sorbonne, Marian's work is a testament to the power of policy-driven healthcare solutions. Dr. Wendy Wolfman is redefining care for women at every stage of life. As director of the Menopause and Premature Ovarian Insufficiency Clinics at Mount Sinai Hospital, she has led groundbreaking research and treatment programs shaping global standards in mature women's health. A professor at the University of Toronto and former president of the Canadian Menopause Society, she has built one of the first fellowship programs in the field. Now leading a $50 million campaign to establish a mature women's health center at Mount Sinai, Dr. Wolfman is ensuring that women's healthcare doesn't just advance, it evolves. Lily Yang Liu is the youngest woman to be named a Top 25 Women of Influence Award recipient. She is shaping the future of climate education and youth advocacy on a global stage. A UN youth delegate, she has spoken at the GEF Assembly and COP29, pushing for climate literacy in national curricula. She developed a climate education program for elementary schools, now being implemented across British Columbia. As a board member for Youth Climate Corps BC and an advisor for Children First Canada, Lily is driving policy changes that embed climate awareness into education, equipping the next generation with the knowledge to act. These 25 women remind us that leadership is about action, vision, and the courage to create change. Their work is opening doors for those who will follow. Let today's celebration serve as a call to action to support, celebrate, and champion the women shaping our collective future for the better. Congratulations to this year's Top 25 Women of Influence Award recipients.
Congratulations once again, and we're going to have a moment coming up in a few minutes where we're going to invite all of the winners to the stage for a big group photo. In the meantime, we just have a little bit more of the program left that we can't overlook. I want to introduce one of our sponsors today, and then we also have another student speaker coming to the stage. So one of the incredible sponsors today is Dean Davidson. He's the CEO and creative director of his namesake jewelry brand. Dean is celebrated for his timeless designs, signature brushed finish, and globally inspired collections. What began as a leap from agriculture into design has become a globally recognized brand worn by Oprah, J-Lo, me. Each piece is imagined in Toronto. It's brought to life by master artisans in Jaipur, India, merging traditional techniques with modern elegance. Today, speaking on behalf of Dean Davison is Jonathan Lim. He's the retail general manager. Jonathan.
Slight adjustment there. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Marcia. While Dean isn't speaking today, I'm pleased to share that he's here with us supporting this remarkable celebration. As you know, my name is Jonathan. I serve as Retail General Manager at Dean Davidson. It is truly an honor to be here with you all today. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate all of today's award recipients. The top 25 Women of Influence Awards recognizes women who have made significant contributions in their respective fields, women who are leading impactful initiatives, reaching inspiring heights on the global stage, and using their influence to drive change. Your achievements not only set the new standard for excellence, but they also pave the way for future generations in this country. At Dean Davidson, we believe that true elegance lies in empowerment. Our jewelry is designed to celebrate the strength, individuality, and the beauty of women everywhere. Supporting initiatives like these aligns seamlessly with our commitment to uplifting and honoring women's accomplishments across all industries. We are proud to contribute to this platform that highlights diverse and dynamic contributions of women leaders. Now it's my distinct pleasure to introduce you today one of the extraordinary honorees, Ahana Patel. Ahana is a 15-year-old social innovator at TKS, delving into the intersection of AI and virtual and augmented reality. She has already made her mark by speaking at prominent events like Hack the North, sharing her vision to create a digital utopia that fosters unprecedented connection among loved ones. Beyond her technological pursuits, Ahana is also a dedicated dancer, trained in the classical Indian art of Bharatanatyam. Please join me in celebrating Ahana's remarkable achievements and the boundless potential she embodies. Again, congratulations to all the honorees today. You thoroughly deserve it. You continue to inspire and lead with distinction.
Okay, thank you so much for that warm introduction. I've had a great time at this event so far. It was lovely seeing Victoria speak. I can say that she's a great role model to myself and other young women like me. I would love to be just like her when I grow up. Maybe minus the 8 kids, though. Anyways, that's beside the point. Today, I just want to start by saying thank you so much for having me here today. It's honestly surreal to be standing in front of such an accomplished group of women. Each of you has pushed boundaries in your own way, and I feel incredibly lucky to share this space with you. So thank you. Today, I want to start by sharing a little story. The story of how I first got into augmented reality. A few years ago, during COVID-19, I unfortunately lost my grandfather to the pandemic. I was 10 years old at the time, as you can see in the photo, and it felt as though I'd lost such a deep connection that I could never get back. That grief that I went through was something I never wanted to experience again, and didn't want anyone else to either. And so I decided to try to change that. When I joined TKS in September, I had one goal in mind: to dedicate my time to creating a digital space where we can connect with our loved ones in a way like never before. Something inspired by Meta's Kodak avatars here. Part of this idea meant holding on to and cherishing these important memories. And so that's when I started to kind of get into virtual and augmented reality, and I was hearing a lot more about it as well. And so I decided to create a simple proof of concept, an augmented reality birthday card. This simple technology was a way to show how any type of simple technology can hold on to these memories and bring people closer together. But when I was trying to build this, after doing a lot of research on how I would even get started, I came across 3 different technologies: Xcode, ARKit, and the programming language Swift. However, I had no idea how to use any of these, and I was completely stuck, having no roadmap or any clear path forward. Just a question that I wanted to explore. And that led me to learn my first lesson. Let your questions guide you. I didn't start with a polished idea. I started with curiosity, and that made all the difference. Of course, curiosity alone doesn't write code, and so I ran into so many errors. The objects I was trying to display just wouldn't show up, the audio for the video wouldn't come, and ARKit just felt impossible to use. I had to rebuild everything over and over again. And in the middle of that entire messy process, I realized I had to stop and ask myself, what experience am I actually trying to create? At first, I focused on flashy features, confetti explosions, flying balloons, 3D cupcakes. But then I realized that that wasn't the point at all. It wasn't about showing off augmented reality. It was about making someone feel something, that sense of connection. And so I simplified everything to one video screen and 2 lines of text. And that came together to create this augmented reality birthday card. And then I learned my second lesson. Don't confuse complexity with impact. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective. In my case, when I was building this project, I wanted it to be accessible and customizable by the user, whether or not they knew how to code. And so that meant stripping it down and making it accessible, while still preserving that core idea of memory and connection. And so here you can see, all you need to do is just change that one video URL. And then, once I finished, I shared this project with my friends, and they all began using it. And it was amazing to see how such a simple technology could come together and bring people closer in such a unique way. And then I learned my third and final lesson. Small ideas are still worth building. We often wait for that big idea to feel ready. But what we fail to see is that our small ideas, our small curiosities, can grow into something bigger than we can ever imagine. Amazon started as a small bookstore. Netflix started as a DVD mailing service. And now, they've both changed the world. So if there's one thing I want to leave with you today, it's this. Build the thing that's been sitting at the back of your mind. Not because it's perfect, definitely not because it's impressive, but because it might teach you something, or introduce you to someone, or take you to a place you never expected to be in. And who knows, maybe that small idea you almost dismissed could end up being the spark that pushes you to learn, grow, and connect with people you never expected to be in. And most importantly, it'll open doors for you that you didn't even know were there. Thank you.
Thank you, Ahana. It is wonderful to see, yes, what the next generation of leaders is working on. All right, we're going to close out today's celebration with a moment that brings everyone together. You have inspired us today with your stories, your achievements, and the impact that you make. We're now going to invite everyone to the stage for one final celebratory moment together, a big group photo to mark this extraordinary honor. Please make your way to the stage for this final photo of the day. It has been such an incredible experience to be here this afternoon. Where is everybody? Come on. I thought you were going to rush the stage. There we go. Thank you. Congratulations on your leadership. It's bold. Your influence is lasting, and your presence here today sends a powerful message about what is possible. Thank you to the incredible sponsors today, Clinique, Amazon, Dean Davidson. To all of you who are here today, thank you for being here. Please take your gift bag, and you can fight it out amongst yourselves as to who's going to take the beautiful floral centerpiece home.
trip up, fall on your face. Don't hold back. We think it's time you get up. Crunch time like a sit up, the monkey pace. Don't hold back. Put apprehension on the back burner, let it sit. Don't even get it lit. Don't hold back. Get involved with the jam, don't be a prick. Hot chick, be a pig. Don't hold back. The world, you're holding back. The time has come to. The world, you're holding back. The time has come to. The world, you're holding back.
One final round of applause. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. We hope you leave feeling energized and inspired. We'll see you next year.
World, the time has come to
Push the button.
world. The time has come to
Push the button.
world. The time has come to
Push the button.
world. My finger is on the button.